honourable member for Kelowna Lake Country.
Mr. Speaker, it's shocking that the average Canadian family must now spend 63.5% of their total pre-tax household income in order to afford a mortgage for the typical home in Canada. Now, it's even way worse in British Columbia, where that's 106%. Wow. 100% is someone's entire income. Wow. No wonder families are in a financial crisis where they can barely afford to live or feed themselves. And this is after 8 years of this NDP Liberal government. Will the Prime Minister actually build the homes, not bureaucracy and photo ops, in his budget?
The Honourable Minister of Infrastructure and Housing.
Mr. Speaker, I take the question with a heavy dose of irony, considering that we've invested $31.5 million through the Housing Accelerator Fund in that member's constituency. Moreover, Mr. Speaker, this is a fund that not only she, but every Conservative member of Parliament vows to take apart should they form government. Where they will cut funds for housing, we will make the investment. Where we cut taxes, they will put them back on. We are doing what it takes to make it easier to build homes faster, and we're going to put Canadians to work in the process.
Well, member for Kelowna Lake Country.
Well, Mr. Speaker, a heavy dose of reality is after 8 years of this Liberal NDP government and all of their spending and photo ops, things are worse. And just today, RBC confirmed that Canada's housing crisis is only going to get worse under Liberal policies. They said only 26% of Canadian households can afford a single detached home today. Now, a couple decades ago, that was 49%. The CMHC forecasts in 2025-26 housing starts will even be lower than in 2020-2021. So this Prime Minister is just not worth the cost and the corruption. Will the Prime Minister actually build the homes, not bureaucracy and photo ops, in his budget?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we are going to put forward policies that are going to help solve the national housing crisis. We know that higher interest rate environments have made it difficult to build homes. That's why we are cutting taxes on new home construction, which they oppose. It's why we're putting more money on the table to build new apartments, which they oppose. It's why we put money towards incentivizing changes for cities, which they oppose. And just this past week, their deputy leader held a press conference to proudly declare that they were siding with the NIMBYs when it came to municipal zoning reforms. We need to do everything we can to make it easier to build homes more quickly and more cost effectively. It's a shame the Conservatives oppose at every stage.
The member for Elgin, Middlesex, London.
But Canadians need a home, and Canada has not built any fewer homes than we did back in the 1970s, where our population was half of what it is today. We need 320,000 units being built before 2030. This requires a record pace of construction, which will already exhaust an already burnt-out workforce. Canadians need solutions. This Prime Minister is not worth the cost. Will this Prime Minister stop making announcements and just get the houses built?
The Honourable Minister of Housing. Stanley.
What helps mums and dads across this country afford a home, Mr. Speaker? Being able to have access to $10 a day childcare and get back into the workforce. We're seeing record numbers of women, of moms, get back into the workforce, giving them the opportunity to contribute to their family finances and be able to afford a safe place to live. Contrast that to the Conservatives' continued fear-mongering. On this side of the House, we're doing the hard work to support families.
That's right.